start my day with getting up and doing a devotional. I'm going to show you my daily schedule and getting dressed. I already did that. And today it is our living room and kitchen is what I need to be cleaning. So that's what I'm going to move into next. And as you see, you guys, it's a mess. I'm going to start with some coffee because that's much needed. I purposefully have reset kind of our schedule this week because it was just daylight savings time, and so all our bodies are set ahead of time, and it's really easy to then do a different schedule. This is a great time to reset. So Aiden's still in bed, which never happens, but I started my day a little bit earlier than what I normally have been. It started getting later and later, and I realized I need to reset myself. And the girls are downstairs cleaning, so I'm gonna tackle these dishes. There's a lot. So little man is awake. He just woke up. It's a little after 7:30, so I'm just gonna go ahead and shift over and do breakfast so that I can get the kids fed, and then I will finish dishes after that. Something new that we started, that we're going to be starting today actually, is doing Bible during breakfast, just because my two little ones had been running around while I was trying to do Bible with my older ones, and I just felt like it was really distracting to them. So we're going to try doing our Bible lesson at the breakfast table to see if with the little ones eating it will be more productive. So we'll try it out and see how it goes. So it's 8:11. We're getting started with Bible. Like I said, we are trying to do Bible at the breakfast table to see if it's more productive that way. If you haven't watched my video, I'll link it below. But this is the book we're using for our Bible study this year. It is Route 66, a trip through the 66 books of the Bible. It's really great. Each unit has 3 to 4 sections. There's an overview section that kind of gives you an overview of each book and then some important Bible verses. And then it comes with a lot of principal activity sheets. We're going to be doing the book of Joshua. So this is actually an activity that we'll do, which is a Jericho march. And then there's a crossword on the back. So we've really enjoyed this. We started with Genesis and now we're up to Joshua. I was just kind of looking through as I was lesson planning and realizing we needed to book it a little bit more. So we're going to do one book a week so that we can get through the entire Bible by the end of the year. But it's a great overview for kids, that are younger and just need kind of an overview of the Bible. For the little ones, obviously, these question and answers are a little too much. Layla is only 4, so... Oh, he's trying to go off too. Okay. So I have been just going on Pinterest and finding coloring pages that go along with what we are studying. So I usually find one that has the book and that she can color. That can be her cover page because they each have these folders that will be their scrapbook. So all of their activity sheets and things will be in here. So it's a book that they can keep and look through. So Layla's is usually like this, the first one, and then I put some of those important story coloring pages behind it for her. So the timeline is 1405 BC to 1383 BC. Joshua records the history of Israel and the conquest of the promised land of Canaan. Key people in this book are Joshua, Rahab, Caleb, and the Israelites. Our key verse is Joshua 1:7. What we're going to do for our key verse so that you can practice memorizing it is you're gonna make your own art out of our key verse. So you're gonna write the words on a paper, and then you're gonna decorate it, and you're gonna put it on the front of your clipboard so that you can practice it. It is be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey the law my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left, that you may be successful wherever you go. Now, there you go. Exodus.
Leviticus. Deuteronomy. Hold up. Mommy, whenever I put glitter, it will.
Numbers. Deuteronomy and Joshua. So Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, and Joshua. So the girls are downstairs getting ready for their live lessons. As you know, or as I've said in my other videos, we are doing the virtual academy through our public school district. And so they're going to be getting on their live lessons for that. I feel so out of shape walking up the stairs with him. But anyways, I'm going to get him ready for his bath, and then I'm going to pop downstairs to make sure they got on their live lessons, okay? Because sometimes they have issues getting the link, especially on Monday. So it is about 9:45, and the little ones are bathed. I have Layla upstairs. She's brushing her teeth and getting dressed because we're going to get ready to get started with her preschool stuff. And I'm going to throw in some laundry and then try to unload the dishwasher and hopefully reload it. A lot of times I will put clothes in the washing machine, and then I will completely forget that they're in there. I do this all the time. But I started using laundry sanitizer. And that actually helps a lot because then your clothes don't end up smelling musty if you leave them in there for a few days. On to dishes. We are in the middle of a kitchen renovation. Our timeline got really messed up because of COVID, but we replaced all the cabinets in our kitchen because our kitchen was older. Our home is older. It was built in the 90s, and then we replaced, oh my goodness, I just saw that one of them put their plate there. We replaced the countertops, but we still have to get some of our outlets fixed. My husband tried to replace this one, but it's still not working, so we need to call an electrician for that. And then we need to install our backsplash, so that's why it's a little bit of a mess. But once we're finished, I'll post a video about that at a later date. Before we get started with Layla's school, because she just got out of the bath, or her preschooling, I'm going to do her hair, and then we're going to get started with her lessons for the day. I did want to share these two things that I found that makes doing her hair a whole lot easier. This detangling brush I found on Amazon. And it is amazing if you have kids with really curly hair. It really helps with detangling so you aren't snagging and pulling their hair. And then this Aunt Jackie's Curls and Coils. We just got the knot on my watch. It's called Instant Detangling Therapy. And it looks like this. I'm trying to get it so you guys can see it. It works so well. Literally, I just put this on their hair, and then there are no knots. So it's about 10:18. Usually I try to start with Layla's preschool work by 10 o'clock, but I had to do her hair. I was trying to get some housework things done. And then Naomi needed my help with one of her lessons. That's been kind of something that's different this year for me, is I've realized that both girls are different learners. London is more of a self-learner. She can kind of get on her online system that they have set up through our virtual academy and just go through the lessons with little to no help. And we actually found out that she's actually above grade level, but that's just the person that she is. Naomi struggles a little bit more with the virtual academy, so I often have to stop and go over things and explain things to her and print off extra worksheets to help her to understand the material better. So that's been a little bit of a struggle. And then also juggling both kids. When I was down there helping Naomi, London was on our live lesson and they are sitting right next to each other and he's having a meltdown, so I'm trying to get him to calm down and stay quiet while helping Naomi. So this juggling act for us this year has been a lot of an adjustment, really, for us, because the kids have been in school, so I'm used to only having a couple of kids home during the week at a time, and so I have opportunities to get other things done. Not so much this year, so that's been a struggle, is trying to juggle the kids as well as accommodate my self-learner with my directed learner and make sure they're both getting what they need, and I'm reinforcing what they're learning through their virtual academy. So right now, London is still in her live lesson. Typically, her live lessons are a lot longer than Naomi's. I don't know if it's because she's younger, that's what I'm assuming. But Naomi's are usually about 30 minutes, and she's just not on there for as long. She does a lot of more independent work on the virtual academy. For Layla, we've been doing a lot of fall activities. So we started with apples, and then we moved on to leaves, which we're going to be wrapping up with a leaf investigation this afternoon. And now we're moving on to pumpkins. So that's going to be kind of her focus for the next week or so. So today we're going to watch a pumpkin video. She's going to make a pumpkin or a fall book. And she's working on her color words. So we're going to continue to work on those. And then she'll take a break after that. We'll do some counting. And then we'll all do our pumpkin, or not pumpkin investigation, our leaf investigation today. So we're older girls came up and had a snack. Naomi's back on her live lesson, and London's moving on with her independent work on the virtual academy. I'm grabbing some breakfast. It is 10:34, so late breakfast for me today. Layla, did you get a pencil? Yeah. Okay, so Layla's going to be working on some worksheets right now. Okay, perfect. Aiden's showing his fruit snacks. So, laundry take 2. I'm going to see if this stuff is dry. I need this, buddy. We've had several meltdowns today. The kids are having a hard time staying focused, so it's definitely been a challenge. Today, not something I found is, I was watching another vlogger and she was talking about going through a flow in your day, and I like that a lot better than saying I have to go through the schedule in my day, because honestly, there have been some days where the kids have all just been not focused and having meltdowns that I've had to just say, we're done for the day, or let's take a mental break. And so, when they're not flowing through very well, there has to be some flexibility there so that you can keep your sanity, because there are days where I feel like I'm going a mile a minute. And apple green. Color the pumpkin. Orange. Color the squirrel. Brown. Girls are folding and putting away a load of laundry. Their last load, actually, for today, because today is mine and Alan's laundry day. Aiden is helping. Are you folding laundry, Aiden? Are you helping? about 1:42. London, you can sit down and eat your lunch. London is eating lunch. She just got done with her virtual academy lessons. And we are going to start something new this month where I'm going to have them journal during quiet time. So after lunch, usually they have quiet time where they read. Aiden takes a nap. But I'm going to start adding journaling in because they have plenty of time to do that. And I think that would be something good and something quiet that they could do during quiet time. So, and we're also going to be focusing on gratefulness and thankfulness since it is Thanksgiving month. So I printed off these leaves, and they're going to write each day what they're grateful for, and then they will cut out the leaves. And then I looked around everywhere. I couldn't find brown poster board. So I'm going to try to go out today and find brown poster board if I can, because we're going to make a tree with it. And then we put our leaves on and around the tree so that we have a tree covered with leaves by Thanksgiving or the end of the month. Each afternoon, as they're eating lunch or after they're eating lunch, we are going to either talk about a Bible verse that they're going to be reflecting on as they're journaling, or we will read a book together. I reserved a few books at the library that are about Thanksgiving and thankfulness and the blessings that God has given us. So we'll link these things. I created all these on Canva, by the way. I love Canva. These were pre-made, and I just changed the wording to fit what we needed them for. But literally, I mean, to do a worksheet on Canva takes me max 15 minutes. So it's just a really great website and resource. So I want you guys to think of something that you are grateful for today. Can you think of something?
Loving God.
God. Roblox. London, can you think of something?
My family.
Your family. Okay. So the
first
page is this one. It says my thankfulness journal, and I'll show that to you guys too. Little one's having a meltdown because it's nap time. And so what you're going to do is you're going to write your name on the bottom and the date, and then you're going to draw whatever picture you would like. This is your cover page for your thankful journal. And then the second page is this one, and I'll show this one to you guys too. This is their first journal entry. And so our verse today that we are thinking about and reflecting, guys, calm down, please. London, no, don't push that, please. Is 1 Chronicles 16:34. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Kids are downstairs getting their scissors so they can work on their gratefulness leaves, and then they will go down in the basement. That's where our school area is. We have a finished basement, and they will read quietly. They will work on their Bible, a memory verse, art, and then they will work on their thankful journal. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Aiden will go down for his nap soon. Right now, I'm checking over their work on their online academy, or the virtual academy, just to make sure everything was completed that was supposed to be completed for teachers. What did you say you were thankful for?
My family.
Let me see your thankfulness leaf. Good job, London. Good job, Layla. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna excuse me, look through the girls' schoolwork for virtual academy. Our school district has done a fantastic job with the virtual academy. My older daughter now has another teacher, and she's doing a very good job at explaining the material. We've been very pleased. My younger daughter's teacher has just been awesome the whole time through. I mean, she's done a wonderful job, so I'm just so grateful to them. So basically everything's on here, and I just have to click each subject, and I have to look at the schedule that the teachers provided and make sure that they do everything, and then anything that they didn't do, I'll let them know during quiet time, and they'll re-go through that. And then if I have to go over it with them, I will. And it's a good time because with Aiden napping and Layla working on something quietly, and sometimes even she takes a nap, it's good, that I have that one-on-one time with the girls versus usually in the mornings. It's really tough for me to work one-on-one with them because both the younger ones are kind of like super energetic at that point in the day, and there's just a lot going on. There's stuff I'm trying to get done as I start my day, and so this is a really great time. If they don't get something completed or they don't understand, then I can just spend that one-on-one time with them. 5 o'clock at this point. Aiden took his nap. I ate some lunch, and then I sat down and watched a show for a little while. We did our LEAP investigation. I checked over their online, or their virtual academy schoolwork, which they all did great with, which was good. We didn't have to go over anything or catch up on any assignments. So right now I'm trying to get some, oh yeah, that's London's that she did. I'm trying to get some dishes done. I want to get some more laundry done because it's our laundry day. Tomorrow is the girls and Aiden's laundry day. And then get on dinner. I need to get on dinner like here in a couple minutes. Tonight, Layla has dance. Naomi has art classes. London wasn't tumbling, but decided she wanted to do art. But that's where I'm at in my day so far. So we're on our way to dance and art class. Getting out of the house is always a struggle, just because, you know, we have to finish up schoolwork and then we have to get everyone fed so we can go out. The thing with London not doing her tumbling class is Alan stayed home with London and Aiden, and I just have Layla and Naomi, so he was able to finish their dinner while I'm taking them to their class. So we're just getting back from, I got lint in my hair. Just got back from the kids' art, or Naomi's art and Layla's dance class, and I'm gonna finish my cleaning down here, and then I think I'm gonna turn in for the night because I'm tired. It is almost 8:30, and so I'm gonna spend about a half an hour trying to finish up the rest of this.